Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another horror movie night. Tonight, I will be reviewing To All a Good Night, released in 1980. Directed by David Hess, from a script by Alex Rebar, starring Jennifer Runyon, Forrest Swanson, Linda Gentile, William Lauer, Judith Bridges, Katherine Herrington, Buck West, and Sam Shamshak. Now, I have done Christmas slashers in the past on this channel. I've done the Silent Night, Deadly Night films with Billy and Ricky. And I've also done Black Christmas. And I've kind of done another one with Tales from the Crypt, which had a Christmas slasher in a segment in that with Joan Collins. So I figured, it's that time of year. It's time to go ahead and do some more Christmas slashers. So To All a Good Night is directed by David Hess. And some of you may recognize his name, probably not, because he's not that well known of an actor, but he's a really great character actor, and he played the main villain of Last House on the Left. And he was so good in that. So surprising to see that he actually directed this Christmas slasher film. And he does an excellent job directing this thing. For a person who, I think he only directed maybe one other thing prior to this, or maybe it was after. I don't remember when, but I know he directed something else. Maybe it was before this or after, but he is very, very talented as a director, so it's a shame that, he didn't direct a lot more. Because this film is really well done. And yes, some of the other performances are very amateurish in this, but your lead girl in here, playing the character of Nancy, is Jennifer Runyon. And Jennifer Runyon is one of those actresses that you've seen her in a lot of stuff. Hell, she was in Ghostbusters, playing the girl that was thinking she was psychic, that Bill Murray was screwing around with, playing with the cards. And she was guessing them wrong, but he was telling her she was right because she's hot. Meanwhile, the guy sitting next to her, he's shocking the shit out of him, and he's getting the answers right. But she was so great in that. She was so great in some TV work that she did. I mean, she's always been really good as a good supporting actress. In this, though, she got to be the lead. And I don't know whether it was the producer, whether it was David Hess himself that gave her this opportunity, but damn, she is one hell of a final girl in this, playing the character of Nancy. She is great. She's super likable. She is very tough. She doesn't give in real easily whenever, the Santa killer is after her and everything, after the shit really hits the fan and the murders start happening. Several of the murders in this are very gory and really well done, well executed. I remember when I first watched this film, I could not watch it with, a very good quality version. I had to watch it on one of these little horrible VHS rips. And man, it was so hard to watch it because it was so damn dark on most of these VHS rips, And finally, it finally got a, proper treatment on DVD and Blu-ray now. And man, it is just such a well-executed slasher film. And with the reveal of the Santa killer by the end of this film, I think this film might have given a little bit of inspiration toward Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven on Scream, because the final killer is two killers in this. And that wasn't, very, very often done prior to Scream. This was one of those rare occurrences where it happened. And the way it happens in this is very similar to the way that it was executed with Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven in Scream. So that's why I said I don't know for a fact if that's the case, but they might have been, whether it was Kevin Williamson writing it based on how he loved the ending of this film or whatever, or whether it was Wes Craven's decision. But whatever, I think it might have been an inspiration toward them, because it is very similar to the way they did their reveal in Scream. I do think that some of the rest of the cast, as I said before, they're kind of amateurish, so it's not totally perfect as far as the acting and everything goes in this thing, but it is so well directed, and Jennifer Runyon gives such a great performance, and the reveal of the Santa killers in this is very well executed, and the finale is damn good for a slasher film of this time period, because this was right there at the cusp after Halloween came out, to where you had these rip-off kind of films and everything coming out and everything. And yeah, there are elements of this where David Hess did take a lot of inspiration from Halloween in a lot of this, and maybe even Black Christmas as well. But he does such a good job on this film that I actually, really love this film. So, my final review on To All a Goodnight. I'm going to give this film a 8.9 out of 10. It is not a perfect slasher film because of the amateur performances in this, but because of its strong leading lady playing the character of Nancy, and because of David Hess's strong direction in this, I think it is better than it deserves to be. But what do you guys think of To All a Goodnight? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes live, it will go up for all Plus members prior to it going up on the schedule for all other subscribers. So, if you want to get interactive and help us to get more reviews on here that you want to see me do on here, become a Plus member. Well, that's it for another horror movie night. If you missed last week's horror movie night video, you can check it out in the link above. Or if you have missed any of our videos on horror movie night, check out this playlist and you can check out anything that you've missed.